Hey, if you want to know what your limiting beliefs are and exactly how to change them in the simplest way, then watch this video. For the best advice on overcoming limitations in your life, press the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you are notified every single Friday when I post a new video. Hey, I'm Emily Jones-Smith, soon-to-be author, podcast host, and founder of Live Without Limits Official. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to find out what your limiting beliefs are and how to change them in the simplest ways. What are limiting beliefs? Now, if you're watching this video, you probably already know what limiting beliefs are. But for those of you who don't, limiting beliefs are beliefs or stories that you have told yourself throughout your life that limit you in a specific way, in a negative way. They limit you from either doing something or they limit you by making you believe something about yourself or your surrounding world. Where do limiting beliefs come from? I think it's really important to know where limiting beliefs come from. They come from our family, our friends, our parents, society, things that we watch on TV. They come from just odd conversations that we overhear other people saying. Limiting beliefs are mainly made in our childhood because that's when our brain is most developing. But what we need to realize is we're completely different human beings now. And the things that we learn in our childhood, they don't necessarily serve us now. And the things that our parents were taught by their parents and their parents' parents, they're not serving us right now. So we need to realize which of our beliefs that we have been taught are negative and limiting to our success and our happiness. Why you need to change your limiting beliefs. We need to change our limiting beliefs because no matter our beliefs, if they're positive or negative, whatever they are in our head, if we believe them to be true, they are true. If we believe we are a certain way, if we believe we are fat, if we believe we are unhealthy, if we believe we are not smart, our brains are trying to prove us right no matter what the thing is that we believe. Our brain will go through our history and pick out conversations and pick out moments in our life that prove us right. And our brains will literally build a case file and prove us right so that we don't feel silly, because if we believe something, it must be true. So this is why we need to go through our thoughts and realize what are actually limiting beliefs and what are negative beliefs about ourselves and about our world. Because if we don't realize we're having these negative beliefs, they're always going to come about in our life again. They're always going to stop us from doing things that we want to do. They're always going to damage our relationships or our career because we believe them to be true. Whether you think you are or you're not, you are right. This is such an important quote because whether we believe we are something, we are right. It doesn't matter about actual reality and what is right. Our reality is our experience. Our reality is what we believe. So we need to go in and change them negative beliefs. How to find out what your limiting beliefs are. Now, you may know what some of your limiting beliefs are, but I guarantee you don't know what all your limiting beliefs are. And this is the simplest way that you can find out what exactly you think about yourself and the world when it comes to limiting beliefs. What I want you to do for the next week after you've watched this video is to find a notebook or to use the notes in your phone, and each time you think or say something negative about yourself or the world around you, write it down. You can even make 2 columns, negative things about yourself and negative things about the world. And each time you think or say something, write it down. By the end of the week, you will know what is reoccurring in your brain. You will know exactly the limiting beliefs that keep on cropping up that you need to change. If you are finding this video helpful, please press the like or write in the comments, I hear you. How to change your limiting beliefs. So the first technique I use to change my limiting beliefs that has absolutely changed my life and made me a more positive person and literally feel more positive about myself and the world around me is a 4-step process. And the 4 steps are awareness, reward, change, repeat. First of all, you have to be aware. You have to be aware that you're thinking a negative thought, because if you're not aware that you're thinking that thought and that it's negative, you're never going to change it because you won't realize that it's there to change. So first of all, you have to be aware of the thought when it comes about in your head. The second step is reward. This means once you have been aware of your thoughts, step number 1, you need to reward yourself, because when you reward yourself, you'll think, oh, that feels good. I noticed that I had a bad thought and it feels good. I'm rewarding myself by saying, well done me, pat on the back. I mean, you don't have to physically pat yourself on the back, but when you reward yourself, you feel better and you're more likely to catch the next negative thought. The third step is change. Now, this is the most important one of the 4, I believe. Changing the belief means you need to change it to something positive about yourself, but you have to believe that changed thought. What I mean by this is you have to actually believe the thought you change it to. For example, one of my negative beliefs used to be that I'm not very smart. I went through life believing I'm not smart, and I had a lot of reasons to back myself up for it. As I said, my mind went all the way through my life and proved me right that I was not smart. But the thing is, I needed to change that belief so that I could actually feel smart again. So what I changed that thought to is, I changed it from I'm not smart to I am smart. It just takes me a little longer than others to understand things. I am smart, I just have to work a little harder because my dyslexia prevents me from learning things quickly. I just have to put a bit more effort into it. Now, when I changed my belief to this thought, it was positive. It's more positive, and it made me feel good about myself. It made me believe I am smart. What I could have done, which wouldn't work, is changing my belief to something I did not believe. For example, I am a genius. I am basically Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein. I'm not going to believe that. And if I don't believe the thought, I'm going to go straight back to the old negative belief. And I'm going to go back to my old ways because I don't believe what I'm telling myself. Whereas what I'm telling myself, I am smart, I just have to work a bit harder, I do believe that, and I do believe I am smart. I'm not going to believe myself if I tell myself that I'm a genius, because I'm not a genius, but I am smart. So there we go. The 4th step is repeat. Just because you've changed that thought, number 3, it doesn't mean it's going to be changed forever. These negative beliefs have been ingrained in your head for many years, decades even. So you're going to have to keep repeating this process until it's fully ingrained in your head, the positive belief. So you have to keep repeating this process. You have to keep repeating awareness, reward, change, repeat again and again and again until you get it into your head, the positive belief, and the negative belief therefore is eradicated. If you're enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe and press the bell button, because my next coming videos are all about limiting beliefs, but specific limiting beliefs. I'm going to go into really nitty-gritty limiting beliefs that a lot of people have and tell you exactly how to get over them, exactly the mindset you need to get over them. So make sure you subscribe and press the bell button. Another way that I got over my limiting beliefs was to listen to affirmations. Affirmations are repeated statements, positive statements that literally change your subconscious. The thing is, we have at least 20,000 to 80,000 thoughts every single day. This means we're not really aware of some of those thoughts, and most of them, unfortunately, for the untrained mind, are negative. What affirmations do is they train your subconscious mind to think good things about yourself and about the world. What I tend to do is I listen to these affirmations before I go to sleep. One, because learning things before you sleep is the best time to learn, because whilst you're sleeping, your brain is going over the things over and over again that you have just learned. And 2, because it trains my subconscious mind. It trains my subconscious mind by changing all the negative thoughts that I don't really realize I'm having. Because as I said, you have 20 to 80,000 thoughts every single day, and you can't be in charge of every single one of them, because boom, 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 they've already gone. This next piece of advice is to take action, because if you don't take action, you will find that you are always stuck in the same rut. You will find that you will always have the same thing limiting you. You will find that you are always in the same situation of negativeness, and you will find that the same problems always come your way. So take action. Do the things that I've said to do. Affirmations. Make sure you're changing your limiting beliefs, because if you don't take action and show up in the world, then limiting beliefs are gonna get the better of you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next week. Bye.